Having a baby is a very, very exciting time. It's a very nerve-wracking time. It is one of those situations where, as parents, you worry about every little thing. Even the healthiest baby that comes into this world has parents that are nervous. In the studio with me today, I have Brittney and Russ Miller, who are here with their two little babies, brand new little guys. We have Greyson and we have Forrest. Now, they are beautiful babies. They're sitting right here on my desk. I've had an opportunity to fuss over them just a little bit as I got behind the desk. And baby Forrest, there's going to be a rummage sale for baby Forrest tomorrow. This is taking place Saturday, August 15th, from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Valencia Hills Community Church. This is over on Avenue Stanford. And if you have items to drop off, you can do that. Today was the day to do that, but you could probably email Brittany at multiplesofmillers@gmail.com. But tomorrow is the sale, and what this money is going for, it's a fundraising program to help baby Forrest, who's going to need some surgeries, open heart surgery, a series of 3 jaw surgeries, and a few other minor surgeries. And we all know that children are expensive anyway, and now baby Forrest has some special issues. Welcome to the afternoon tea here on KHTS, Russ and Brittany. How are you?
Great.
All right. When you first were, now you're from the area, aren't you?
Yes.
You
We went to Valencia High School together.
You both went to Valencia High School?
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Are you the same age?
No.
I graduated 05 and she was
07.
So you're a little older.
a little bit older.
Yeah, we didn't start dating them for like 9 years after.
The song says a little bit older, a little bit wiser. That may or may not be true. But then you got married or got together and made these 2 beautiful babies. When did you know there was an issue?
We found out we were pregnant right around our anniversary last year. And about 3 months in, we had our ultrasound where they look over all the organs and everything like that. And they found that they thought he had a hole in his heart, but then we ended up going to the heart doctor and we found out that he has a coarctation. And so about 3 months in, we found out about the heart problem.
Now, when did you know you were having twins?
That was
I think
11
that was-
weeks.
Yeah, it was about 11 weeks.
Yeah.
And was that in and of itself kind of like a big surprise? Oh my gosh,
Yes.
this isn't just you and I anymore. This is not just you, I, and a baby anymore. We're a quartet.
Yeah.
It was very, very shocking. We were silent and stared at each other for a minute afterwards, and speechless.
We didn't even know what to say.
And then the pregnancy progresses. You find out there is an issue, and then what happened because they came early.
Mm-hmm.
They decided they were on their own time frame. 40
Yes.
weeks is the average, and you.
They came at 30 weeks. And basically, it was actually his birthday night. His birthday is the 30th of December. And I woke up, and about 11, I started pacing, and I didn't know what was going on. Took a shower. I just kind of walked around for a little bit. Finally, I just said, something's going on. Let me wake him up to go to the hospital. And he just said it was gas. And I said, no.
That's a man thing right there.
I know.
Yeah.
I was like, we need to go to the hospital.
What did you have to eat for your birthday that you just assumed that was what was wrong with your
Steak.
wife?
I had a very large steak.
Yeah.
And I had a burrito and cheese, and she
You,
had.
you were having a little pain yourself.
I was, yes.
All right.
Not an all-in-one meal.
So you eventually talked him into going to the
Yes,
hospital.
and we went, and they found out that I was in labor, and we were very nervous. And about 36 hours in, they couldn't stop it. And he had the heart problem, and his doctors at UCLA, Ronald Reagan, amazing hospital, and they decided to helicopter me at 12:15 New Year's, so right after midnight, and they had to wait because I guess people shoot guns in the air at midnight. So they couldn't helicopter
So
me.
you've just turned into a movie of the week
Yes.
because you've got so many issues. So they get you to the hospital.
Yes.
Baby
And
Forrest and baby Greyson are born
3 days later, yes.
3 days later after
Yes.
the helicopter ride, and they came to you and said,
They immediately took them to the NICU because I wasn't able to see them until probably about 8 hours after my C-section.
Yeah, 8 hours later. I followed them in there, and they were both doing pretty well. Unfortunately, Forrest, he had a premature lungs, so they had to intubate him immediately because he was turning a little bit blue. But he was intubated, and then he was on oxygen, and Greyson was on put on a little bit of oxygen, not much, just because he was a preemie as well. And then I got to see them both, and I was able to cut their cords, and I was very happy about that.
Yes.
But it was definitely very, very what's the word? It was definitely wow factor.
Yeah. And so now here you are, your parents. Can I ask, did either of you have much experience with babies before your own babies?
I'm only one of 2 children, and I'm the only one that's married, and I've never had really any nieces or nephews before. So no, but he has.
I have 6 other siblings. I have many nieces and nephews. Some of them which who lived with my family when they were born. So I did have a little bit of experience, but having 2 at the same time is definitely a whole different experience.
Challenging enough.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now you have this whole other issue with your babies where now you've got medical issues. It's tough enough in today's economy to be a young couple. It's even harder to be a young couple with babies. It's even more daunting to be a young couple with 2 babies, and now you have 2 babies and one who's going to require a number of surgeries. How did you come up with the idea to do the rummage sale? Did someone mention this, or?
It was actually all Brittany. She's been fantastic this whole time. Because I work a lot, but she came up with the idea for rummage sale and for doing various fundraising things.
It's okay. He can make sounds. Okay. Baby sounds are good.
Yeah.
You don't have to shush him. That's delicious. So it was all you.
Yeah. Well, I've always been a business mind type person, and my dad always taught me to work hard for my money. And there's things like GoFundMe, and we actually do have a U-Carrying account. We've raised over $7,000 in the last 30 days.
How much do they think this is going to cost?
Well, right now we owe quite a bit of money, and after his surgeries, the grand total will probably be over 10,000.
Over 10,000.
And it's over a couple of years. Because we do have medical insurance, but there's a $5,000 out of pocket that you pay year over year. And since this happened,
it's okay. You don't have to shush.
It is happening at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have surgeries next year as well. So that's $5,000 this year, $5,000 next year, and then it's gonna be washed, and it'll probably be $5,000 the next year after that.
And will there be siblings in the future for Greyson and Forrest?
There might be. We'd love to have, because it's been just a fantastic experience. Watching your children growing up and watching them play has just been one of the biggest joys of my life. So.
Wow,
and they've only been here for 7 months.
I congratulate both of you on these beautiful babies and your growing family. And also, I wish you a lot of luck tomorrow at the Baby Forrest Miller Rummage Sale. This is taking place 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Valencia Hills Community Church, which is on Avenue Stanford. If you'd like to learn more, you can go to their blog spot. Oh, baby has something to say. You can email Brittany at multiplesofmillers@gmail.com, and you can follow them at millers.blogspot.com. Thank you both all. Thank you all 4 for being here today. Very happy to meet you.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Here comes traffic.